So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Now that was impressive. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Driving forward. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim goes for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Maida tries from a long way out. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Dijk. That has been slung wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van der Ven is in a really good position out wide. Tanaka. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Maida. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out to the left flank. That's a throw. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Tanaka. Still goalless. And it's Tanaka. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ito. That's rather hopeful. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Good effort from distance. He's got away with one there. Dumfries. And it's Kamada. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's destined for the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's gone backward here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try from distance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
De Jong. Reinders. Gravenberg. Pressure coming in from all directions. And here's Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Nagatomo. Tanaka. Lovely, now then. Great chance! Goal! Japan! A goal at a really telling moment. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Marlon. Over to the right flank. Now it's Somerville. He has found the way through. Space for him to turn and look. There's the delivery.
2 added minutes has been
Tomiyasu
indicated.
is there and he can get that clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kamada just eases him off the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Japan probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Japan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
So, into the second half. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Wriggles his way through. Kubo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Tanaka. And here's Kamada. Lovely feet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kamada. It's a searching pass. Van der Ven getting this one clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Verbruggen getting this one clear. The Netherlands couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's going wide left. Now it's Gakpo. He's found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ito attempts a clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Kamada is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
That is lovely. Backward it goes. That's a smartly directed ball. That is good alertness. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. Gravenberch has crossed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Spread to the right.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He shot a goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The Netherlands choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18, Marlin. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Tries to pass it through.
Memphis.
Now he's got space here. Verbruggen is there to clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's had it nicked away. Kubo, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Gravenberch. Japan still ahead by the game's only goal. Tanaka, who does have an assist to his name. Reinders is fouled.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Gakpo. Number 24, coming on the field.
Reinders.
Number 17.
Memphis
Number
Depay.
7, Justin
Memphis
Kluivert.
Depay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
De Jong,
2 added minutes has been
nicely weighted
indicated.
ball, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! Corner count is rising. That's 6. Dumfries gets it away. Lang. No luck with that dink over the top. And there goes the final whistle. So a smooth start, and one which, at least results-wise, could not have been better. That'll do very nicely. Tanaka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory
This
and
is
look
a
ahead
hard
with
one to
real
take,
belief.
but we'll be back stronger.